easy trick. Start early, right before they even shoot a frame, and give them a piece of music, and that becomes a temp. I mean, there was no temp for Inception, you know, and there was no temp. There was no temp for Batman Begins or any of the other Christopher Nolan movies. I'm trying to remember if there was temp for Gladiator. Probably not that much, if any at all. There certainly wasn't temp for Thelma and Louise.
Yeah.
You know, if you get into this thing early, and I usually write these long suites, which sort of have, you know, which is my version of the movie. You know, it can be anything from 5 to 20 minutes. A Thin Red Line. I mean, Terry wouldn't, you know, he just made it a rule. He will not look at a frame of film unless it has a piece of music attached to it. I wrote over 6.5 hours of music. But, you know, it's not a bad thing. This is what I do. I love writing music, you know. So, in a weird way, you know, when somebody says, "Oh, this one doesn't resonate, can you do something else?" Or just come up with another idea. It's great because I get to write more music.
Yeah, clearly, we have, you know, many students here who are interested in film and composing. If you had a piece of advice for these students, what would it be?
God, don't listen to any advice. No, seriously, do your own thing. Look, it's so hard. I know how lucky I was. You know, I mean, sure. I can literally go and point at the people that helped me get there and how lucky it was to meet them at the time and the chance of it all. But I think at the end of the day, I wouldn't have been able to do anything else. And I think if you have to make your movie, you will make your movie. If you have to write your piece of music, you will write your piece of music. You know, because I think everybody is in the same boat, whereby just the idea that, you know, look, I have kids, you know, if I know what I'm going to say to them if they want to become filmmakers or composers, go and get a real job, because the chances of succeeding are so slim, you know, and poverty sucks, and being a poor musician is not a romantic thing. It's horrible. It's, you know, except you don't quite notice it. You don't notice it because you're doing music and you're writing music. Sure. And I think the only thing is, you know, listen to yourself. If this is what you have to do for better or for worse, against the advice of anybody else, you have to, then that's what you have to do.
And that is a perfect place to say, Hans Zimmer, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We very much appreciate it. Hans Zimmer. Thank you, Hans.
Really? All right. Well done.